YouTube, how the heck you doing? I am doing great and I hope you are too. It's a little hot outside, so I thought I'd bring you a little update on the OnePlus 6 that I did an unboxing for earlier on. And I'm going to do a little more comparison to my OnePlus 5. And also I brought along my Apple iPhone 10. Just more for feature comparisons than anything. For speed and such, they're all pretty much along the same lines in my use of daily apps and stuff, so I won't do a comparison on speed too much. Obviously the 6 got an upgrade from the OnePlus 5, so there's going to be a speed bump in that. As I said in my unboxing, they are quite similar in size and height and width. As I have been using it, I did notice a slight more difference holding it because there is a difference in thickness between the two. The 5 is a little thinner, a little more easier to kind of flip around and touch. The 6 a little bit bulkier, but not to the point where it gets out of control and you don't really like using it. But that is just my take on that. It is a little heavier to work around with. But that's just my take on it. I felt a little bit heavier and a little bit thicker when I've been using it compared to my OnePlus 5. So as you can see, as I lay them all down here side by side, the displays, once size-wise, they're all pretty close to each other as far as the 5 and the 6. But the iPhone 10, I do like its size and compatibility and the full screen that you do, it does allow you. I'm currently running a beta version on there, so there's this like a strange block right there with no information on it, so we'll probably see if that's a feature or just one of the beta bugs at the moment, but that's for another review. But as you can see, they're all pretty much similar in size, not too much difference, but like I said, the iPhone 10, I do like it's a little more compactness. The screens between the 5 and the 6 does show a big difference once you light them all up. The iPhone 10 and the OnePlus 6 give you the most screen real estate when we are working with your apps. I did find there was a few apps on the OnePlus 6 that did not give it full real estate on the screen when compared to the OnePlus 5 and also the iPhone 10. But that's just an app update. That was the Nest camera app that I've been using to monitoring my cameras that I have here at the house. But otherwise, as far as the use of the OnePlus 6, I've really enjoyed it. It gives you a full screen of real estate. It does have the little notch at the top. I call it the Apple Bite because Apple came out with it first and everybody was putting it down for being there. Now the OnePlus 6 has it, and there's a few other ones that are following suit too, but I do see that it's a lot smaller, but they do not have as many electronics up in that little notch area as the iPhone 10, so that was the reason for that. They did follow along with a dual camera. They did upgrade it from the OnePlus 5. They also oriented it differently. It was horizontal on the 5, and now it is vertical, similar to the iPhone 10. They are both vertical dual cameras, and we'll do a test on the cameras comparing all three actually as far as who will do the best in the follow-up vlog. But like I said, I just wanted to give you a quick update on this. I've been enjoying using this very much. One of the features I do notice on it when I'm working with it is the unlock feature, face unlock they have now. They did not have that on the 5 because there was no software or camera for that. They just had the fingerprint sensor on the front. They've moved that to the back on the 5, so I've gotten used to being able to use that to unlock it. But I've also noticed face unlock comes up and goes away pretty quick. Unlocks it pretty quick as soon as you bring it up to your face, so I've liked that. Alexa, stop the music.
Here's a playlist you might like. The top 50 most played.
Alexa, cancel. So So where was I, guys? Alexa was interrupting me for some reason or another.
I don't know that.
And she's still listening for a reason or not. Try not to say her name when you got something in the room and you're trying to do a recording. But like I was saying, I've been really enjoying the face unlock for this. The one feature I do miss on the 6 compared to the 5 is with the button up front. If the phone is laying flat on the table and I do have a message or just want to see if I have a message, I can just tap the screen and unlock it and also go into it. With the OnePlus 6, I can still double tap to get to the screen. If I have a message and I want to look at the message or open up the phone on the OnePlus 5, I could just put my finger on the fingerprint sensor and it opened it up. With the OnePlus 6, I can double tap the screen, which will give me the lock screen, but I still need to lift it for the camera to recognize me, or place my finger on the back to open it up to the full screen. So that is one of the features I do miss. I did notice when using the face unlock on the OnePlus 6, I can actually turn it sideways and it still unlocks. Or on the iPhone 10, when it's locked up and I turn it sideways, nothing. Doesn't unlock, doesn't recognize. So that is just a little thing that I noticed with the OnePlus 6, that I'm able to actually turn the phone sideways to unlock it or whatever I need to do. I don't think it will do it upside down. Let's try it upside down here. Tap it, look at it, and it still unlocks even upside down. So just a simple thing. Simple things amuse me sometimes, but I wish sometimes I could have that on my iPhone 10 to be able to just look at it without having to actually look at it straight on or at a affordable angle where the camera will see me. So I put the same screenshot on this just for comparison. They're both very bright, very brilliant as far as when you turn them. There's no discoloration of the screen when you turn it sideways or anything. They pretty much stay very consistent with the coloring and the brightness throughout the screen. Like I said, the full screen real estate on the 6 does give you that nicer look and nicer feel to it. The 5 kind of makes it look like it's antiquated already because it's not a full screen, but it's still a very, very nice phone. So as far as which one you would go with, most likely budget will play a role in that as far as what you can afford and don't want to afford. Both are very admirable phones, Android phones. I've been using the Android system and learning the system on and off for a couple years now, so I have that in my pocket. I also have my iPhone 10 in my pocket when I need it. Like I said, it's a little more compact with that because it's a smaller form factor, and it gives me the full view of everything. So I also put the wallpaper on my iPhone 10, and it, like I said, when you move it around, it does darken up on the edges and sides when you turn it. So it does get a little different view on that as far as getting darker when you're tilting it or moving it around compared to the OnePlus 6. They're all great screens, bright screens. They're all very responsive with the finger gestures, either 1, 2, or whatever you may be doing. Like I said, I enjoyed the face unlock with that, being able to put it at different angles and still be able to unlock my phone. The one part I did not, or I do miss, is laying the phone down and being able to wake it up and look at what is on the screen. I still have to pick it up to see the face unlock or get to the fingerprint sensor on the back. So I do miss that compared to my OnePlus 5. But getting a bigger screen and bigger environment to work with my apps and stuff, that's one of the drawbacks you have to do. So that is my quick take on that, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll be doing a camera comparison for video also on all 3 of these in the near future. I don't want to wait too long because some people are waiting to see these reviews and stuff, so we'll get that out to you. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Have a good one.